Alright. I'm gonna pull a Max and boringly drone on about something that you have no interest in. Well, you clicked on this video voluntarily, so that's something. So the marching band season is now kicking up, although in band camp we were only outside for like 4 days because of all the smoke from California. You may think it would be great because we're not outside dying in the heat, but hold on. Unless you like doing this kind of stuff for like 4 hours straight, it's gonna be boring as hell. But in the last few days that we did get to go outside, we accomplished a surprising amount of things. Like me and Francisco memorizing Despacito. We were somehow able to memorize the music and the drill for the full opener, which is amazing, considering that we did less with 2 full weeks last year. Speaking of last year, I actually liked the music last year more than this year, especially the closure. God, it was so good! But what do you even, do in band camp? I'm glad you asked, inconspicuous representation of the audience. We actually do a lot of physical stuff, which is pretty intensive, especially to those feeble-minded nematodes who think that marching band isn't a sport. It is, by the way. I looked it up. If fishing is a sport, then I'm pretty sure that marching band is a goddamn sport. Now, there are many different sections in the band, each with their own stereotypes and kinds of people, and for the most part, it's similar across every band. Let's start off with my section and slowly make our way down by try to guess how. My arms hurt! The baritones are very likely to always be goofing off and are really fun to hang out with. I also tend to think that no one else gets how hard it is to play baritone. At the same time, they're always complaining. Whether it's that their valves are too slow, or their part is too difficult, or it's too hard to hold the instrument up for a long time. They're also pretty lazy. Hey guys, check it! The trombones are pretty special because at the top of them are the most dedicated and responsible people in the band. And somewhere near the bottom are the kinds of kids who are probably named Kyle and drink Monster Energy. They also all have a great sense of humor. Oh, time to play. Sousaphones tends to just not be focused in at any time. Whether it's because they're always in the back of the band, or their part is so easy, or they suffer from severe ADHD. But when a sousaphone player is good, they're really good. They're also the funnest people to hang out with, and they all have a great sense of humor. In general, everyone just likes the Sousas. They won't let me march with a bassoon. Why can't I march with an oboe? The pit is mostly consisted of people who can't march with their main instrument, and they also complain a lot. It's too cold in here. I wish we could just, move. It's too hard to just stand. Overall, the pit is very mixed because it's mostly made up of people from other instruments. What do you mean we don't get the melody? How many trumpet players does it take to screw in a light bulb? 5. 1 to screw it in, and 4 to tell each other how much better they would have done it. It's a very common stereotype for trumpets to have a massive ego. This is mostly true. They tend to think they are better than everyone else, and they think very highly of themselves. This usually causes them to play too loud. They are also the most likely to have memorized All-Star by Smash Mouth. Hey you, Wind. I'm better than you. Percussionists are definitely the least band geeky of the entire band. They are much similar to some random dude you pull off the beach from LA than any other member of the band. They also tend to just not care much at all and are always talking to each other. Female percussionists, however, are really dedicated and love to do what they do. Oh my gosh, I'm not like other girls. All I care about is books and chicken nuggets. The normal clarinetist is just your stereotypical girl. They like to gossip and go to the mall. They're also the most likely to be named Paige, and they also like to just flat out not do a lot of things. And they also love to just bring blankets everywhere. Male clarinetists, however, are either Asian or the most painfully average people on Earth. Mellows, stop playing so loudly! The mellophones are always too loud, and they don't really like to do actual work. Literally, on the last sectional of band camp, the mellophones just made pancakes and did nothing else. Hey, flutes! Could you play louder? Unlike the mellophones, the flutes are always playing too quietly, no matter what. There's also a stereotype that all flutes are girls, but personally I don't see this because I know many guys that play flute. But it is true that most flutes are also in choir. Don't worry guys, we're also important, it's just that no one sees it. All saxophone players are either really weird or very serious. There is no in between. They also tend to be thought of as the smartest people in the band, probably because the average person sees all the keys on a saxophone and they're like, ooh, that looks hard to do. Other than that, to be specific, all the altos have a little bit of a thing going on up in their head. The tenors are always too loud, and the berries do not want to be interacted with at any time. Sweetie, could you throw that a little bit higher, please? Thank you! The color guard are the kinds of people that are most likely to unironically use the word fabulous. They literally just dance to crappy pop songs as their warm-up, and you will very likely see them come to rehearsals holding Dutch Bros. Also, every male in the color guard is probably gay. Actually, so are the girls. Everyone in the color guard is just gay in general. It's just how it is. Anyway, now that school is starting up again, you should expect less videos than in the summer. Not that I uploaded much in the summertime anyway. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to like, dislike, or comment. It really means a lot. And have a good day. Or night. Or whenever you watch this. Bye.